The Babylon Project was their last best hope for peace. It failed. But in the year of the Shadow War, it became something greater. Their last best hope for victory. The year is 2260. The place, Babylon 5. The third season of Babylon 5 aired from 1995 to 1996. After the first two seasons setting up the characters and the overarching plot, the third season of Babylon 5 truly is the turning point of this show. It's also easily the strongest season Babylon 5 has had ever. That is not to devalue the fourth and fifth season of Babylon 5, it's just that this is the strongest in terms of writing. One big factor as to why Season 3 is very strong is that J. Michael Straczynski, the show's creator, wrote every single episode of this season. But Season 3 would not be the only season where J. Michael Straczynski wrote all the episodes. You could also say that the third season of this show is The Empire Strikes Back of Babylon 5. I went from taking this show slowly during the first two seasons to binging Babylon 5 when I began watching the third season. It's very good. Visually, the third season of Babylon 5 is consistent with the past two seasons. No further comment on visuals here. Christopher Frankie's music in Babylon 5 continues to improve with this series, and the third season's theme definitely is a musical highlight in the show. It's ominous as hell, and it does set the mood for what Season 3 is going to be like. The acting is also some of its strongest in the third season of Babylon 5. What the third season of Babylon 5 also does great in is showing character development throughout the third season. Now yes, there has been some character development in the second season, especially Delenn in Season 2, but we start seeing characters change drastically since the prior seasons. What's also great about the third season of Babylon 5 is what many of the key characters go through in the third season of Babylon 5, especially Londo Mollari and G'Kar. I will keep you in the shadows as to why those two characters particularly shine the brightest in Babylon 5. But let's just say those two characters have one of the most compelling dynamics I've ever seen in television. The one thing that actually took me by surprise is a couple of episodes that sound ridiculous on paper. There is an episode in Babylon 5's third season that involves King Arthur. Yeah, I know, sounds ridiculous, right? But without giving it away, let's just say how the episode turns out is actually very interesting. Not to mention, it really surprised me. And there's also a two-part episode that also has a connection to the first season of Babylon 5, and they actually made that connection work. As I've said before, the third season of Babylon 5 is the strongest season in the show. It is one hell of a season, and this is the season that got me hooked into Babylon 5 until the very end. I am shooting for a 10 out of 10 on the third season of Babylon 5.